I just picked this up in the wash. Look at the serrated edge on that Amos. Tip's gone, the barb's blown. It's impacted down the middle. That would have been a dandy. Look at the serrations. Would have been a good one for that frame. It's made out of like a heat-treated Chert. Picked it up right here in the wash. That stinks. Haven't felt like sifting the last couple days. I didn't sift at all or look the last couple days. I did other stuff. Need a break from this. I've just been like walking some places that I find stuff every now and then. I might go sift someplace later to feeling like it again. Usually 48 hours off after I've been on like 25 days or something is good enough. I'll look around here and see if I see anything else. Hopefully I can see something laying out. It makes the day a lot easier later. Oh, folks. I mean, oh man. I mean, I've been having the best luck like anybody could ask for. I just got a smoking Steiner in my screen. And you know, about a week ago I found a Crooksville Chert blade, and it's Amos culture. It's classic. And there's not a lot of stuff written on them, and some people might disagree with me, but I'm not looking one Amos .8. I'm looking a bunch of them. There's one that a lot of people know about. Not a lot of people, but it's been looked to death. But the majority of mine came from other places. And I've got a lot of variety of stuff, and these knives are on every site with the big sandy broad bases, the Amos points, and these knives. They're all coming out right together. And I even have the hybrid points that were the big sandy broad bases. You can see where it's a big sandy broad base that's more serrated with a double notch, and then it's coming into like a serrated Amos that's got a latent Amos hybrid base. I've got frames of the stuff. I've shown a little bit of it on here, but I've got another one of them knives, and it might be a cache of them with points. I'm gonna have to look around here a lot more, but I got it right in the trough here. The water's down, and I'm feeling down into the base gravel and getting all the fire rock on it. And oh, folks, I haven't picked this up. I haven't looked at it, but I'm gonna show it to you. I don't have my camera with me today either, because I don't find much here, and I just got a new one yesterday because my other one, look, there's a flake right here. I mean, this is steps off of where I found the tan one a week ago, the Crooksville one. Steps. But look up here. It's huge, and it's awesome, and it's a big one. Oh, folks. Let me get some pictures, though, with my GoPro. I can take pictures with this. They're just not as good, and then we'll pick it up in a second. Man, folks, this is a couple month maker, it looks like. It's going to be huge in my hand. I have pretty big hands, and this is a big piece. Later. All right, here's Judgment Day. You know, I was sifting right in here. You see, picking up these rocks out of here, prying these out, and this is falling right out of the bank, and they could have been cooking duck eggs on this. You don't realize how good you can cook food on rocks. A lot of the flat ones are used for cooking, but I haven't touched this. I pulled the screen right out of the water as soon as I saw it, and it's right up here. Hopefully it's not broke behind that rock it's laying on it, but let's go for it. Oh, folks, it's one of them. Look at the beveled edge, and man, it's cool looking material. It's got like fossils in it. Look at all the white fossils in it. I don't know if you can see that. There's little fossils all over it. It's one of them knives. Yep, it's ground on this back edge here. And that's, man, that's nice. Look how big it is. It's like a 9,000 to 10,000 year old blade knife used by the Amos culture. Look at that flint. I'll put up pictures with my phone. It's just got little, like, oh, it's just crazy. The material's crazy. There's fossils all through it. Look how well it's made. It's got a beveled edge on it. That's an old piece. Man, that's nice. Well, I'm glad I could share this. This is a nice piece for my Amos frames. If you can go back and look at them big frames where I have like 13, 14 of these. I found 3 of them now. A black one about this big. That's, I think the video is called Rare Knife Form. Then I found that tan Crooksville one like a week ago, and now I got this one. Say 3 of them in like a year of hard looking. They're not easy to find. Look at that fossil right there. It's like a shell or something. Man, this is cool. Well, I'm glad I could share it with you folks. This is a good piece from my collection to go with these Amos points. Wow. Later. Right, I sifted around in where I found this, and the layer just kind of gradually went bad. It was just a good pocket of stuff. I found some flint and stuff too, but I won't show you that. Just, well, I guess I can show you the lead ore real quick. I got a few flakes in this one pocket. You can see tans, and there's some of that green, but that's the find of the day so far. It's not very late, it's only like 9 in the morning, but the waves are bad, the wind's blowing, and there's barge traffic horrible, so I'm gonna go home and eat and go someplace else in the afternoon, see what I can find. Later. Alright, I'm photographing some of this stuff. Take a good look here at these. Let's see. Here's the one right here that I found in this video. As you can see, these are all found on Amos Point sites. The more classic ones are like this. This whole area back here is ground really heavily. This is the cutting edge, you can see it. You can see how many of them are like that. I just found this one in the last week. Here's a classic one. The curved backside that's all ground with the beautiful work on it. You see they're all variety of nice material. Brush Creek. This looks like Coshocton, but it's a river pebble. It's blue black. It's a river cobble chert. It's all ground back in here. There's a big Brush Creek chert one. Here's another classic. See the form of them right there with this beautiful working. But I'll put these back in the frame and show you the whole collection with the points associated with them and some of the variants here in just a second. These are 9,000 to 10,000 years old. Later. All right, here's a lot of Amos stuff here, a lot of it. I just put a bunch of recent points in here too, and it's about to the point where I can't get no more in. But you can see these are all Amoses. Here's the related knives. Let's see. You can see here's a big sandy broad base latent base variant. Now you come down over in here, you got triple notch Amoses. Then you've got, let me find it. Where's it at? There should be several of them in this one. If there's not, there's in another one. There is a Amos latent variant. Here it is. Big sandy broad base. You can see how they go from these big sandies, and I don't have many more big sandies in here, but you've seen me find them broad base ones. A lot of them are double notch like this, and on these Amos sites. And then you start coming into these points, and you can see that's clearly a serrated Amos hybrid that's double notched that's come off this, and I've dug them right around Hearst like that, and then they come into something like this. It kind of proves the age of them. These big sandy broad bases with the latent variant, their old points 10 to 8, so you know, look at some of these. These are the projectiles associated with these knives like I found in this video. Right here they are. There's lots of drills. You can see them up there. Lots of variants. The hafted shaft scrapers are also part of these people's toolkit. And right here's some of them all down in here. I got more of them too. And there's the knife from this video. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll get back in a day or so.